All right. Wow. I'm telling you, every time I jump off of that ledge, it keeps going further and further. One of these days, I'm just going to jump right over the console. I'm going to come like right out and Sharky's back to victory. That's cool. All right. That happened last week, too. Oh, it's disturbing. All right, everybody. For those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we set out, listen, I normally ask everybody to not send me any text messages, all right? But, last week we had a lot of what I can only describe as abusive text messages. So I tell you what, I'm not going to respond to any text messages at all during this event. So if I get any text messages, I'm not going to respond to them until after the event is over. And really, if you need to get a hold of us, most of this event, you'll be unmuted. You'll be able to just, call out if there's something going on, but you also, can join our Discord. It really is the best way to reach us. Also, if we can ask you to stay in the audience section, that would be super helpful because we have a lot of large and dangerous sea creatures moving through the Ravenhall Aquadrome today, and we don't want to see anybody get hurt. All right, now also, let's see here. Where somebody laugh? Well, that's not funny. We don't want to see anybody get hurt. All right. So, but I've hosted coming up on 600 next month's going to be my 600th event in Altspace. Very proud of that. And and the question I get asked every day, I was just asked at the very beginning of this event before, is why are we here? Get asked it all the time, right? So what I've done is I've put the answer right here below my podium. So let me ask all of you guys, why are we here? Let me hear it.
To feed
Shark
a
time.
shark.
Feed
All
a
right.
shark.
We can get a little more enthusiastic for that, I think. Yeah, why are we here? Come on, let me hear it, people. To feed a shark. Come on, to feed a shark. To feed a shark, right? There we go. All right, see, that sounds like music now. Thank you. All right, now, if I can, I'm going to direct your attention now to your menu wheel in your lower left. Some people call that like a radio menu. Some people call it your UI. Well, some people call it, hey, look at that bunch of circles over there. But at the very top of that menu wheel, you're going to notice that there's a microphone icon. Now, when that microphone icon is clear, that means we can hear you and everything that's happening in your environment. You know what? That's a good thing. I like hearing you guys laugh. I like being able to interact with you. But if during this event there's somebody, and they're usually over here when it happens, I don't know why that is, so I'm watching you guys. But if there's a conversation that's going on over here that's maybe better suited for the campfire or something like that, you're going to find that, maybe one of my producers or one of my moderators will turn your microphone red. Now, if that happens, that means that you've been muted, and it's really not that big of a deal. It just means that you got some background noise that, is being found distracting or something like that, right? This way, and it's got its advantages too, because if somebody comes into your space and says, hey, why are you screaming in terror like that? You could say, hey, I'm at Shark Time, right? Just like that, right? Now, also, you're going to find, if that does happen, that doesn't mean you can't express yourself. You're going to find that you have a pink cheek smiley face in your menu wheel. When you click on that, your emoji panel is going to open up, offering you a wide variety of options with which to express yourself. I'm going to leave it to you to choose which one is the best and most appropriate for the circumstances, but I would like to reserve this one, all right? This giant hand sticking out of your head, it's kind of distracting, right? So we're going to use this as our signal, right? So let's say, because, I'm not going to be taking any text messages today, like I told you, but let's say that, maybe I get my voice goes choppy, or maybe Sharky starts making fun of me behind my back, when I'm not looking, right? I'm going to want to know that kind of stuff, right? So you guys are going to let me know. Now, if you're one of those that just keeps doing it like the whole event, right? You might be experiencing a problem that nobody else is, and you might just need to re-enter, right? Or maybe you're somebody just messing around. So I'm only going to respond to that if I see like 5 of them going up at one time. All right. So that's a good way to, to reach out and communicate like that. Oh, we got a jumper. Okay, cool. All right. So, Sharky, restrain yourself. I know it's tempting. You get him after the show. All right. Now, the way this is going to work is, listen, we have had, I do about, actually, you guys want to meet my friends? Got to bring them out. You guys want to meet my friends, everybody? Yeah. Let me hear it. You guys want to meet my friends?
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah, okay. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to bring out my friends now. Here we go. We got Melvin, we got Buster, and we got Fang. All right? And they're looking good now, right? They're looking all toned. They're looking in shape. They've been eating good ever since we've been doing this event. But for a while, we were struggling with this problem. I do like 10 events a week, and, we have hundreds of people come through, and not one of them was willing to help me feed a shark. I didn't know what the problem was. And then I had a conversation with an admin that changed my life forever. That admin said that all space users would do absolutely anything for a kit. Right. So we started working on that. Right. And in the beginning, with first few Shark Times, we were offering this Ravenhall Events coffee mug right here. right? And you can use this in your event spaces, but you know what? We want to give more than that. At the end of this event, you guys should stick around because we're going to take you out to our Shark Time showcase where we're going to show you a 12-item kit that you can use in your home space. You can use it in your world building. You can use it, in your event spaces. Any number of uses. And the 12-item kit, it has a bubble sound in it. It's got an aquarium cabinet. It's got animated fish. It's got some animated seaweed. It's got a castle. It's got a treasure chest in there. 12 items for you to use. And I'm hoping you guys are going to want this. I'm hoping you guys are going to want this enough to be a contestant on our show today. And, and the way you're going to do this is if you want to be a volunteer today, all you have to do is come up to this railing here and you're going to see Sharky floating in the water right there. Now that pointer that's coming out of your right hand, if you aim that at Sharky's nose, what you're going to find is your target starts to spin. Right. And when that starts to spin right there, all you have to do is just squeeze your trigger one time and a text prompt's going to appear in the air in front of you. And there you can you put in your Altspace username. This has to be your username and not your display name. All right. Otherwise, we won't be able to get the prize to you. It's very important. And if you don't know what your username is, you can find it by pressing on that blue and white circle on your lower left. Once you press on that, you're going to be able to see that you have a tab on the very bottom that says me with that inviting smiley face on it. And then you'll see your avatar in front of you. You'll be able to check your hair out. And be like, oh, yeah, look nice today. And you're going to see that you have your display name at the very top, but right below that in parentheses is your username, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember typing that in, and then that's the name we need in order to distribute our prizes. All right, now while we wait for that to fill up, I'm gonna suggest that if anyone's giving you a hard time in Altspace, just remember you can press that come visit button there. They'll come here, right? And my friends will eat and problem be solved, and Altspace will be a better place, right? Maybe somebody's trolling your events, or they're scheduling their events over yours, or they're stealing your ideas or something like that. We'll be able to take care of that for you. You just send them a come visit and we'll fix that right up. All right, now what you're going to see now is you're going to see a raise hand button appear in your lower right as if by magic. It's true. That's what magic looks like in VR, right? And if you go ahead and press that, it's going to turn blue. And that's all you need to do. You'll be on our list, and then we'll call you up here. You'll get to feel VR famous, and maybe you win a prize. All right. We got 7 people already. Okay, that's cool. Very nice. 8 people. Look at that. All right. Well, Melvin, would you like to hear today's specials? Okay. All right. Good. Let's see who's on the menu, shall we? All right. Let's see. Who do we have here? We have. Let's see. Who do we have? We have Fitterman. I know wanted to be on last week. He's had some voice problems. We're going to try that and see how that works here. All right. Let's see. Fitterman, you out there? Let's check your voice for quality there.
I'm right here. All
right. Good. That's nice and clear. Good. Excellent.
Perfect.
Let's see. Who else do we have? We have. Let's see. Who else do we have? Let's see, we have Pumpkin Pie is another one we're going to have up here. Let's see. And we have Michelle. Michelle, you're on the air. All right, now the people I called, I'm going to invite you to come up on the stage. Please wait for the bridges to fully extend. And if you need to recenter, now's the time. Because if you try to recenter on stage, what's going to happen is you're going to end up in the audience, and it's going to be very awkward for everyone. Because this is like too close, right? This is like I shouldn't be in the audience. It feels weird, right? Oh, wow, it's crowded. Look at all you fine people. Look at this. Oh, look at all the people. This is wild. It's very crowded. Oh, it's hard. Is this what it looks like? Well, that's hard to see.
Y'all really want to watch us get eaten, huh?
Oh, no, yeah, that's what it must be, Fitterman. All right, let's take a moment to get to all know you all. Let's, Fitterman, you were in a real rush last week to get on the show. How come you want to be on the show so bad?
I've done research on this on Twitter, and I've been an Altspace user for about 2 years. Haven't seen this event before, and I got a kick out the videos. I love this so much.
All right, so you've done research. Do you have a strategy today?
Whatever comes out my mouth first, just improvise usually before.
All right, excellent, good. All right, now Pumpkin Pie, let me ask you something. Have you ever been to the show before? I think you have. Your name's familiar.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, and what you think?
Yeah, it's really good. I've been to quite a few of yours, and I've really enjoyed them.
Cool. Excellent. Well, thank you. That's awesome. You're almost making me feel bad for about what might happen tonight. And Michelle, let me ask you, how long have you been around Altspace for?
I've only been on here maybe 2 times.
2 times. Okay, well, that's it. So, wait a minute. That's kind of fresh. When did you join Altspace?
Just maybe about
Can't hear you.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks. That's really fresh. What do you think, everybody? Should we throw Michelle back? We should just go with what we have. No? Okay, all right. So
You're
Michelle,
too pure and innocent for these kind
come
of
up this
places.
ramp here. Follow me up this ramp here, right? And at the very top, you're going to see all these yellow X's. Now, if you just pick out a yellow X to stand on, you're going to find that once you're on your yellow X, you can recenter and make yourself at home because you might be there for a while. And just go ahead and press that consent button directly in front of you. All right? Minor formality for our insurance company. Everybody, oh no! Oh no, Michelle!
We always have
See,
one.
this is what I meant by she was too fresh. Oh no! This is terrible. All right, hang on a
This
second.
always happens.
You guys just wait right here. We'll take care of this. It's gonna be fun. All right, now, Michelle, is there still enough left of you to play?
I know.
There's
Michelle?
always one of them.
Are you out there?
They must be
Okay.
getting real hungry at this point.
Let's see, maybe. All right, now, I know what that looked like, everybody. This is why it's very important to check in with Sharky. And that effect you just saw, I know. When we first started working on this event, we were very proud of it. We were. And the admins were, they were horrified. And, and I found out why. It's because of that effect you just saw. Right? And I have to assure everybody that that's just seasoning. That's what you saw. That's all it is. Some avatars, most avatars are delicious.
I
But
want
some
that
of
on
them
a
have this
t-shirt. I've
minty
heard it so many
aftertaste. It's
times.
kind of nasty.
know.
So we have to
Like
add
a
the
mug
mug
or
just to make it a
something.
little bit better, okay? All right, now let's see. Michelle, you still out there? Where are you, Michelle? Put your hands up if you're out there still. Oh, there. Let's see. Not seeing you. Over there. Over there, okay. Come up to the opening here, Michelle. Let me pull these bridges out there. All right. Now, what you need to do is you need to check in with Sharky. Have you done that yet?
No.
Michelle? All right. Let's see. I'm going to maybe go with somebody else. 'Cause I'm not hearing Michelle here. Let's see.
Hello, Michelle.
Oh, there you are. There you are. You have not checked in with Sharky yet. Okay, so what you want to do is aim at Sharky's nose. Do you see that spinning target there?
Yeah.
All right, now squeeze your trigger and put in your Altspace username, which is Sharkin2001. Wait a minute, Sharkin, and is that like actually your username?
I don't.
Wow, that's kind of weird.
It's like
huh?
Destiny, you're meant for this show.
All right, that's a little bit strange. All right, Sharky, get back here. What are you
Wait.
doing? How's you gonna check in? There you go. All right, cool. All right, let's pull those bridges back here. So we're off to a swimming start, everybody.
Can we
All the
continue this
problems that
show
can
if that
happen.
means that this could be cannibalism? If that's a shark as well.
Oh, I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think it's just a username. I appreciate your concern, Finiman. All right, did you check in with Sharky?
Quite
It
so.
just. I point at his nose.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah.
Little trigger. He doesn't do
Yeah.
anything.
You're not getting a text box in front of you?
No.
Okay, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to temporarily loan you my name, all right? Because that's worked in the past, all right? But let me just ask you verbally, do you consent to this? That's very important. All right, cool. Come on up. All right, so here we go. All right, that's like legally binding, you know. That's like a verbal
Communication is the
agreement.
most important thing when you get
It absolutely is. It absolutely is. All right, so Michelle, just stand right here on this
That
little
and
X right there.
respect.
And listen, I'd like everyone to feel safe, secure, and comfortable. So we're going to bring up these glass enclosures here. All right, there we go. Oh, all right. Now, just a friendly reminder: any attempts to escape is going to immediately disqualify you from all of our events. All right. And I'm told, this sounds a little extreme, but you know what's extreme? Is denying my friends a chance to eat. That's animal cruelty is what it is, and we're not going to stand for it. All right. Now, the way this is going to work is we're going to ask you some questions, right? And listen, the questions don't have to be right. Your answers don't have to be right. Only those answers that will convince our audience which of you, that you deserve to live more than a person next to you. That's it. Pretty easy, right? And you're going to notice that a numbers just appeared above your head. And what that means is that your fate is in the hands of our audience, right? So our audience, let's say that, Michelle, let's say you give a really nice answer and everybody likes it. Everybody can click on the Michael Forrest nameplate below you, right? And, click on your name there and the numbers will adjust accordingly. You can change your vote at any time. Like, let's say Finneman gives like a really great answer and you're like, wow, I'm really sorry that I voted for Michelle. Well, you can do is just change your vote by clicking on the nameplate until we close the voting. All right. And it seems like Finneman already has some friends in the audience. Okay. Well, that's a strategy.
I love
There we
y'all.
go. All right. Now, let's start out with Michelle. All right, Michelle, you ready for the question?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's see. Now, if you look off into the distance over there, you're going to see the Ravenhall Sea-Lab. Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
All right. Well, over there, our lead researcher, Dr. Starling, he does all this incredible science, but you know what? He's also a romantic type. Now, his wife is actually stationed on the moon for reasons that I can't get into. I can't disclose that, right?
Aw.
And, he misses her very much. So in no way that's even remotely illegal. He's arranged to have a laser effect show come off of at least 12 different satellites to put on a big show over the moon, but he has to get her to look up at just the right moment. And we're wondering, how could he do that? What do you think, Michelle?
Well, flare?
A flare. Okay. Yeah. Wait, don't flares need oxygen? Okay, no, it's an answer though. Wow, look at all those people, Michelle. You know, and it's good. All right, there we go. All right, no pressure. All right, now Finneman, and again, no pressure. All right, what are your thoughts on the subject? How can he get her to look up at just the right moment?
To get the attention and to get the concern that just as much as I have with this shark down here, I think enough indication could just come, oh my god, shark on the moon. And that is believable enough to some people. And
you know, you may not realize this, but you know, from what I've heard from Dr. Sterling's reports, you know, is that moon sharks are a real problem. You wouldn't think, but you know, they are.
I thought they were land
I'm
sharks.
glad you pointed that out. I'm going to raise awareness, everybody.
What do you mean
All right, now,
let them
Pumpkin
live.
Pie
Just because they're on the
614.
moon.
Oh god.
Let me ask you, what do you think? How can Dr. Starling get the other Dr. Starling to look up at just the right moment?
Your turn.
What is that?
Well, as you probably with technology, they probably communicate every day.
No.
So just let her know, like,
Wait,
look,
hang
I've
on a
got this-
second. Hang on 1 second. I'm hearing a conversation going on over here. What are we talking about? What's that? I think it came from over here. Who was that was talking?
I volunteer.
Nobody?
To die.
You volunteered to die. Okay. Was it you?
No, that was definitely
No.
not.
Okay. All right. Well, whoever that was, you might want to, you know, tone that down a little bit there. All right, cool. Because, you know, throwing it off. We're trying to hear Pumpkin Pie's answer. Now, Pumpkin Pie, let me ask you. All right. Let me ask you. Do you actually like pumpkin pie? Is that how you got the name?
No, my cat's called Pumpkin, but
All right, well,
I just suited it
that's cool.
afterwards.
Well, how does Dr. Starling go ahead and get his wife to look up at just the right moment?
Okay. Well, it's obviously technology, and obviously they're missing each other. You know, the husband and wife, or wife and wife, or husband and husband, whatever they want to label it. And you could just be like, look, you know, I'm really missing ya. You know, I want to do a surprise for ya. I know you're so far away, but this is the time. This is how you're gonna tell, and I just need you to look up, and that's gonna be your
so you should
surprise
just tell
for
her.
ya.
Okay, all right,
Just be
cool.
like, yeah, look,
all right,
I've got a
everybody, take a
surprise.
moment to
There we
consider
go.
which answer you like the best. All right, everybody. There we go.
Oh
Go
no!
ahead and vote for your favorite
Oh,
contestant
come
while there's
on.
still time, because we're going to close the
Moon
vote in
shots are
3,
very
No.
2,
Come on.
1. The
Love.
voting is now
Just give it
closed.
love.
Now, this is where normally I'll get a bunch of texts saying, I can't vote, and you can't vote because the voting's closed. Or just to make that clear. All right, so now let's see how we did. Oh, Finneman, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Finneman, I got to ask you an important question. Do you have any plans later?
I do not, honestly, and thank God I don't.
All right, good. More important question is, how do I put this? Let me see. Does anybody know where you are?
My mom knows she came here, so I'm just saying any kind of suit.
Your mom knows that you're
any
here at
kind
the
of
bottom of the
suit-
ocean on Shark Time right now.
Any kind of sue complaints, just don't worry about those.
Okay, all right, good.
Nubby.
All right, and listen, you've been a great volunteer. So just to help you out, as a friendly reminder, just give us a good scream on the way in as you meet Buster. Just give a good scream out. I'm told it helps the process. All right, so now you're about to meet my friend Buster. Here we go.
Adios.
Oh.
No.
Bye, Finneman. Thanks for joining us. Oh wow, look at him go.
Ciao.
Wow. All right, there we are. All right, everybody. Now, those of you that came in late and don't know what that is, I want the audience to help me. What was that you just saw?
That's just seasoning.
That's right.
Just
That's
seasoning.
just seasoning. And just remember, you didn't see nothing. Okay? All right, cool. All right, now we're going to move into our second round here. All right, so let's get that going, and let's clear our scores out here. We're going to clear our scores out. And let's see here. How are we doing on time? Okay, well, we're a little short on time, so I think we're going to go right into our second round. All right, so
God.
now let's see here. Let's start out with pumpkin pie. We're going to start down by you, okay? Are you ready for your question?
I guess so.
Okay. Well, let's see. Now, earlier at rehearsal, I was talking to my co-host Sharky here, and I asked him what he was going to get Tabitha for Valentine's Day. Now, Tabitha, you see that giant hammerhead shark that keeps coming by, right? Every now and then, right?
Yeah.
That's actually Sharky's girlfriend. And I asked her, what are you going to do for Valentine's Day? And Sharky got this faraway look in his eyes, like just kind of this stare that told me that Sharky was in deep, deep trouble. All right, because Sharky had forgotten a very important day, everybody. All right, so we got to help him out. There isn't much time left.
no.
What can Sharky do? You got to give me your ideas. What can Sharky do for Valentine's Day? You got to help me out.
Okay. Well, most shops are open till 24 hours, and I'm sure there's a shark shop somewhere. Somebody could push somebody off and then drag it to her and go, there you go, there's our romantic meal. I've fished it out fresh for you from the audience.
Oh, wow, okay. That's a good idea. And you know what's even better? You already signed a consent button there. You already pressed that consent button.
It might
Everything
be
works out. That's awesome. I like that very much. All right, Michelle, who's temporarily is Michael Forrest there. Let me ask you. All right, what should Sharky do for Tabitha on this Valentine's Day?
You know, sharks are so romantic. He's first going to sing her a beautiful song, and it's
That's a good idea,
when
Sharky.
you walk in the sea and the
Wait,
snakes
is
at
that a
your
copyright
feet,
infringement?
that's amore.
My hand's getting shaky, Michelle. I don't want to have to do any editing. I don't want to have to do any editing. Okay. All right. No, I'm good. I'm okay.
Sorry.
It's good. It's all right. Okay. All right. Now listen. We're getting kind of close here. So let me ask you. Let's start out with Michelle. Michelle, if you could maybe tell our audience why it is that you think you deserve, all right, to live more than the person next to you.
I just love the sharks.
Just love the sharks. All right, so
Love the
shark love
sharks.
is a reason, right there.
That's a
all right, now
great
Pumpkin Pie, let
reason.
me ask you, why do you deserve to
Yeah.
live more than Michelle?
Sharks don't like pumpkin pie. It's not very human-y.
That's a good answer. The audience seems to like you. You just hit double digits. That's nice. Oh, you're up to 11. That's
my
impressive.
goodness.
Look at 12. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
All right, we're about to lock in
Where's
our
the
votes,
love?
everybody. All right, so everybody take a moment to consider which one is your favorite contestant. There we go.
Oh my
Here
god.
we go, everybody. There we are.
Not
All
feeling
right,
the love
everybody.
here.
We're going to
I'm gonna
close those votes out in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's see.
How much you pay him?
Now, Michelle, let me ask you. Oh, wait, are you insinuating that there was some bribery here?
Look at those numbers.
Yeah, that's pretty
Something's going
impressive,
on.
Pumpkin Pie. I got to say, but you know what? Sharky once told me that life is rough at the bottom of the ocean. Sometimes you got to eat a boot just to survive. Sometimes you got to eat a tin can. You just got to keep on moving. That's the way Sharky told me. You know, so it can get kind of rough there. You know, but there's nothing wrong with stacking the audience. It's totally in the rules. You know, because there really aren't any rules technically. Because this is just an Altspace show. But there we go. All right, so you're gonna go right now. You're gonna meet my friend Melvin right now. So let me ask you. Before you do, let me ask, how do you feel about sharks? You said you like sharks. So you're excited to meet Melvin?
I guess. It'll be the
Well,
seasoning.
by the way,
Must
I know
be better
that
than
you knew,
pumpkin pie spice.
and you got shark in your username, so I want to just say sincerely from all of us, I think I can speak for the audience here. Everybody, let's yell out right now for Michelle. Everybody yell out, welcome to Altspace. Okay? Ready? Welcome to Altspace, Michelle. Okay, let's go. There we go. Give us a good scream. There you go. Welcome to Altspace, Michelle. Thanks for playing. All right, there we go. All right, those of you coming in late, let me ask you, everybody, what was that we just saw?
Seasoning.
There you go. See, that was very enthusiastic. Well, you don't like the seasoning bit anymore? Come on, what was it? Seasoning, that's right. You guys didn't see nothing. All right, here we go. So, Pumpkin Pie, I'm going to take down your glass enclosure here. Okay, so let's see here. We'll get that down. And why don't you come on down here, right, and stand in front of this mug here, right, and face me, right? So I'm going to take a picture with you. Now, you're going to receive a friend request from Sharky in the next few days. All right. All you have to do is accept that friend's request, right? And in about a day or so, you're going to receive this mug, and you're also going to receive a 12-piece kit. All right, that has all this aquarium theme. And if you want to see what's in that kit, we're gonna go and check it out. I see I've lost my teleporter up there. That's weird. All right, so we're gonna actually, that's okay. Very weird. All right, that's supposed to be there. Okay, we'll work that out in just a moment. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take your picture there. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna count down from 3, and when I get to the bottom, I want you to say shark time. Everybody throw me up some emojis, emojis and all that stuff so we get a good picture here for everybody. All right, here we go. So we go out on Twitter, we'll announce it. All right, here we go. Start the countdown again. Let's see, here we go. Get a nice picture. Oh, that's beautiful. Very good. Now say shark time.
Shark
There you go.
time.
3, 2, 1, Shark time. Yeah, I didn't count down. I was kind of off balance because my teleporter's gone. All right, everybody. Now, at the end of our events, we take everybody flying at the Ravenhall Flight Academy. But before we do, we want to invite you all to come and inspect and check out the kit that we're going to have available as a prize. So maybe you want to come back and try your luck at Shark Time again. All right. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to open up these bridges here. We're going to take out the stage colliders.
Teleporter's in place.
It is. All right. I don't actually see it, but in place, I'm not seeing it. Okay, weird. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Mrs. Producer. Okay, so here what we do. So now we're going to take off the stage blockers here, invite you all up, and you're going to see at the top of this ramp here, we have a teleporter. So everybody come on out and join me. We're going to go over and check out the prize kit together, all right? So come on out. All right, let's go check it out. I'll see you all there.
Can't go in.
It was fun.